you know. Yet, that is precisely what the ego continuously attempts to do. It attempts to interpret, it lays on top of the structure of complex and archetype in the unconscious, personal and collective, and simply says, yeah, but actually, here's the story that I'm going out and telling other people. Consulting is this amazing thing where you travel around the world and you simply, you just solve the world's most pressing problems, and but the reality, it's different. It's lurking right below, right? It's different, and so precisely what happens then is that in the formation of the complexes, there's always another involved, and that may be a certain place, a certain time, a certain smell, or most often people. And that arises in precisely this intersection of two lines. So if there's one person and their linearity, their history, their time, and another person, if they're incepting, like me and my wife, we're intercepting, and here in this precise moment where we cross, a debt is established. Right? I call this moment sort of positive judgment because it's a moment in which we determine what it means to eat ice cream, let's say, right? Like the formation of the memory of ice cream is in that moment determined by the fact that we enjoy it together, we have fun, we form that emotion, and it's forever linked and entangled with that person, right? You know this in particularly strong situations when you have a lover and you have their smell so deeply ingrained in your brain that you cannot smell it again on anyone else, in the worst instance, or the smell of a certain laundry detergent, even it's like that they always used to use on their bed sheets or whatever. Because of that deep entanglement, you can it's always that person that it comes up in your mind when you have that smell, encounter that smell again. And so this logic or this idea of debt now arises in saying that you owe that person something, and that is, you owe that person the interpretation of the stimulus. So the interpretation of the specific information within the complex is owed to that person.